She's Got Yarn. I'm sorry I didn't get a video out. My videos are kind of crazy. I've been putting them out a couple days after I took them because of issues. It's me. This time it's me. But I just wanted to say good morning. It's Wednesday, July 31st. I'm going to start saying the dates. I think that'll help me because I'm trying to find a video that I should have blanket in. I can't find it. It's that camper blanket. I can't find it. So anyways, I just think the dates might help me. And it's 10:30 this morning. I have a doctor's appointment. I want to do a quick video because I have guys outside. They're installing our Generacs. It's power. It's going to be ran off of propane. And it's taken a couple months. We bought that thing 2 months ago, and they're just finally getting here to install it. So I'm going to lose power here shortly. So, but anyways, just want to let you know what's going on. I want to thank everybody for their condolences regarding Jan's mama. She was a wonderful lady, and she will be very much missed. She leaves a wonderful daughter, son, and I think 3 grandkids. So, but anyways, yesterday was my Aunt Susie's funeral, Uncle Greg's sister, my dad's baby sister. And my dad is the oldest, and he's lost 2 siblings, much younger than him. So it's sad. But anyways, I did really good yesterday. I got to see all my family. The only one that didn't show was the one down in Miami. I guess he hates us, and we have no idea why. But he was missed. He was definitely missed. The girls were disappointed, but that's okay. The funeral was absolutely beautiful. It was kind of a quaint, small funeral in Williston. They had the service at the funeral home, and I did really good. I was being strong, and they played this slideshow with music of all of us just years ago. I lost it, and I'm sorry. I don't need to cry because I gotta go to a doctor's appointment. But I just want to share. You guys know I share my life with y'all, not just yarn, but anyways, I was trying really hard to hold it back, and all of a sudden this sob came out of nowhere. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't stop it. And man, when I made that sob, I was like, oh God, I'm embarrassed. I'm thinking to myself, everybody looked at me. I've never experienced that, but I cried that hard at my grandmother, her mother's, my granny, Betty, my dad's mom. I was really close with, I'm sorry, I got a bra back here. That thing goes off as soon as you walk in the door. I'm sorry. Anyways, where was I? Talking about my grandma. So, yeah. She'll be missed. But thank you guys. I'm not on here to cry. I just want to let you know what's kind of going on because my videos have been kind of weird. It's crazy. And then Jan's mom's funeral is, I believe, on the 6th. And I'm not going to be here. Well, I'm leaving on the 8th. But not Susie. Oh my God. They're calling her Suzette. Of course, I'm not going to keep that name. I'm not crazy about that name. But she should be here Friday morning. I'm so excited. I probably won't be able to sleep. What's today? Wednesday? So we only got a couple more days. I'm so excited. But I found something out yesterday. It's okay. I don't care. I'm already have my heart set on her. Her tail was injured, and they didn't tell me. It doesn't matter. I'm already set on getting her. I don't care if she has one eye. You know what I mean? At this point, but it would have been nice if they had told me. Because then I might have picked another dog. You know what I mean? But I saw her and I fell in love with her. So her tail, like labs have, long tail, so she's missing like the tip, and they don't know what happened. But I think that's why they've taken so long to get her to me. But last night they called me to ask me if I was aware of it. You know, so on the listing, they said it said her tail was damaged. But I looked on the listing and it didn't show it, but then you know, they send me messages every day, updates and pictures. It didn't say it on the top, but if you hit read more, then it explains it. So I don't know when it happened, but I'm like, I've already got my heart set on her, so I don't care. And so she's on her way. I'm excited. I need some puppy the way my week has been. So I got to see Uncle Greg, and that was great. I love seeing him. He said, Nance, I love you. I watch you every morning when I drink my coffee. I thought that was so sweet. I was telling his girls, he has beautiful girls. He has 6 children and 2 boys. And I was telling them about, you guys think he should get a channel. I said, your dad needs to get, because they were coming to me and they're like, we watch you too. And I said, my subscribers, a lot of them love your dad. And they think he needs to start a channel. And I said, you need to help him and encourage him to do it. I mean, he could stand there and just talk and you'll laugh. And she goes, I know. And I said, no, I'm serious. He really needs to. So, but when I go up there, I keep thinking, well, he watches me and he thinks he can't do that. And he can. Look at what the man did outside. He created this beautiful plantation, you know? So, but got to see a lot of family I haven't seen in a long time. I emailed one of my cousins and I told her, I said, I know life gets in the way and we don't see each other as often as we should. I said, but we need to start getting together and doing things. I really mean that. So I haven't heard a response yet. So, but she did send me they did a video of my Aunt Susie. It was beautiful. And they had Tim McGraw's wife. I forgot her name. That's terrible. I knew her name yesterday. But anyways, some of her music, it was beautiful. It's just the words went with what was all going on or what has happened in our life, you know. Country music. And my Aunt Susie, if there was a party, she was there. And if she could have a party, it happened. She was always happy. Even when she developed Alzheimer's, she was extremely friendly with me. Extremely. We were kind of estranged. We weren't mad at one another. We were kind of estranged for years. She married a man that lived in another town, and we never saw each other much. Once in a blue moon, you know. So I just said we need to celebrate something once a year at least together, because we used to do Thanksgiving. And, you know, as everybody's grown and the families get bigger and bigger, people congregate either over here or over here, you know what I mean? So, and especially when they don't live here anymore. So I'm guilty of not staying in touch too, so I'm not going to blame anybody for that. I kind of cling to Uncle Greg and Aunt Jan. I never mentioned Jan, but I am very attached to her. When we get together, we laugh. Yeah. We used to party together back in the day. But yeah, when I got home, I was exhausted. That's why I didn't do a video. I just told Tim, I said, I did something really stupid. After the service, they asked us to go to that big church I talked about in the other video, the Methodist church. It's like the giant church in town. And I didn't realize it, but my cousin's family kind of owns that church. Their name was on it. I was like, oh, I didn't know. So anyways, they had lunch there. So we went over there, we all got together and got to chat and hang out. And my dad's heard about the dog's tail. He's like, you don't need to keep that dog. I'm like, my heart's set on it, Dad. He just shook his head, you know. So he used to be a dog man, you know. Anyways, and I just loved all of them. That was the fun part of living on a dog farm. You got to get all kinds of puppy breath. I loved to bottle feed them. So what was I getting at? So anyways, the dumb thing I did, I ate this big lunch. They had chicken ham. It was like Thanksgiving. They had squash casserole. Oh my God, it was so good. Jan makes good squash casserole too, but I haven't had it in quite a long time. Oh my God, it was to die for. They had macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese. Oh my God, it was so good. All of it. It was just good country cooking. Anyways, I stuffed myself. And then my husband calls me, he goes, what's for dinner? And I was like, well, what do you want? He goes, I ended up going to the shop to talk to Rhonda, my bookkeeper. I don't know what we were talking about, but he called me. And I said, what do you want? He said, pizza, and just get your calzone you usually get. So anyways, I ordered it, and then I get home, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not hungry. I said, I just ate a huge meal. I don't even know why I ordered myself dinner. So I'll have that for dinner tonight. Yeah, so I got to leave here in 20 minutes. So at least I'll have this done. But yeah, this video is not really about yarn. I was going to start crocheting while I was talking. But I don't know what I do with there's the blanket. It's right there. I'm going to work on this. But I want to see how much more I need. I might be able to figure it out once I finish this up. So I don't know how much I want to wind up of this. I probably should just go ahead and wind up both of the cakes. You know, maybe I can make a small baby blanket. You know, but yeah, that's about all that's happening right now. I don't think I've received any yarn. I know that I got an email from Hobby Rocks, so my yarn has shipped from the UK. I have no idea. So she shipped it yesterday, which was Tuesday, so we'll see how long it takes to get here from the UK. I'm looking forward to that, because did you see all that beautiful yarn Juan bought? Yeah, she's got beautiful yarn. And you can, if you see something that they're out of, you can tell her you're interested in it. I think she can get it. So, and shipping was like $40, which I expected. Okay, it's the UK. I mean, it's just double. So $40 isn't anything today. You know, the dollar has no value like it used to. You guys know that. So, but I'm gonna try to share. I'm gonna screenshot some of the slideshow just to show you who Susie is, and I got a picture of her, me, her, and my mom. She's in the middle. A picture of us in Steenhatchee. I have a picture somewhere with us with the sunset behind us. There's this one restaurant to the right of the restaurant, looking out the west. After dinner, the sun starts to set, and you know that water. It's absolutely gorgeous as the sunset in Steenhatchee. And there used to be this famous dock. Well, the last hurricane destroyed it, and they haven't built it back yet, I don't think. So, but they're slowly building back. I told you about the house I sold that lady, and the whole face of the house was gone. Well, they got a mobile home on the property, so I'm glad they have a home. They were living in a camper for a while, but in Steenhatchee they put mobile homes on stilts. Yeah, you got to have a taste for that lifestyle. It's a lot different, you know, than a lot of places. They're very country. And they love to fish in that town. There's not many children. So I wonder what's going to happen, you know, because everybody's getting older. We're selling our place. When I bought that place in 2004, Tyler was 4 or 5. And I would go to Steenhatchee on the weekends, and the kids that lived there, they would come over and visit Tyler. there was these 3 boys. No, there was 4 of them actually. 3 were from one family and 1 was from another family. But the parents really, they didn't have a lot of guidance from the parents, you know. The 3 boys hit their daddy. They wanted to go golfing with me, so I went over to the house with the boys and I said, ask your daddy if you can go. Anyways, he didn't come out to meet me. He said sure, they could go. Total stranger took them out on the ocean, you know what I mean? It was crazy. But Tyler wanted them to come. They had so much fun. Every weekend they look forward to us coming, you know, and it's just they've all grown up and I don't know where they are. Now, one of them, actually, I ran into at a gas station here in town. He worked right around the corner from my warehouse for Disney. They make all that animated machines, you know, so, and signs and all kinds of stuff for Disney, but he worked there. But he was like, hey, Miss Nancy, how's Tyler? So they were always polite, you know. I was glad to see he was working because there's not many jobs in Steinhatchee. Most of the kids that get the good jobs are usually related to the business owner, grandkids. You know, the kids are taking over the marinas and they're adults now, and yeah, it's just a different town. So there's no kids anymore. I haven't seen any local kids there in years, and my kids don't even want to go over there. They want to go to the East Coast, the pretty beach, the expensive coast. They're both expensive, but one's a little fancier than the other. And that's what I liked about it. It was a small, quaint community. We loved it. But I don't want to go over there by myself. Greg sold his place because the kids didn't want to go there anymore. You know, he told them he would give the kids the place if they kept it up. And he gave them like 4 months and nobody went over there. And so it was like grown over. He's like, oh, no, we're not having this. I'm not going to keep this place, you know, if they're not going to take care of it. So he sold it. So he gave me some advice because we didn't have any bites. And he told me to take the price tag off. And he told me to replace the carpet. He said, I was going to put the planking. He said, that's too much labor cost, Nance. He says, you're selling it. You want to make a little bit of money. He goes, just go to Perry, go to Badcock's, have them come out and install it. And he goes, but you need to remove everything inside. So, yeah. After the reunion, I think I'm going to wait till the weather gets a little cooler because it's so hot and humid over there. I mean, every time I go over there, I walk outside, I come back in, my hair's drenched in sweat. So I keep looking at the clock, but I don't know where I was going with that, but times change. And this generation's definitely a lot different than my generation. So everything's disposable, you know. I value, like, I'm getting my grandmother's bedroom suit that's in Steinhatchee. I always forget to turn my ringer off. Okay, if you have any more questions, let me know. I'm on standby. So the puppy can be delivered in the middle of the night, and they text me back. I told them, I said, just come in my gate, go to the side of the house where the garage used to be. There's double doors, knock on it. I'll be in there waiting for y'all. So, and I said, you'll hear dogs barking, but they'll lick you to death. If I say it's okay, they'll lick them to death. So, yeah, Susie's becoming a guard dog. She's got this like really, it's a girly voice, but it's like, who's here? Yeah, and she's been hanging out with me a lot here lately. Also, I want to thank everybody that has gone over to Olga's channel or Olga's shop and bought patterns. She is so grateful. She emailed me. I don't know if it was an email or if it was on her Etsy, but she reached out to me to tell me how grateful she was. And I gave her my phone number. I said, if you ever just need to talk to somebody, I'm here. She appreciated that. So, and she's very grateful for everyone. So, and I'm not getting too nosy, you know what I mean? I didn't ask, what's next. That's that's not my business. I just hope that we can rally her and her channel and her Etsy, and life goes on, you know, for the better. And Boggy Creek, we're going live tonight, y'all. So we'll be over at Lynette Charm Grammys. I guess she asked me if I'd have it on my channel. I was just so exhausted yesterday. I just like, can we please somebody else have it at their channel? I don't want to deal with internet issues. You know, I was just exhausted to even think about it last night. So Lynette is going to be at Lynette's, and it'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, like it's always been. And I've got boxes at the post office. Yesterday I had boxes at the post office. Today I got more boxes, and I already have 2 boxes here. So I'm excited. Miss Robinson, I can't remember the first name, sent 2 boxes. And the mystery boxes, they're not even in the room right now. I had to cancel Shay because I didn't know until day before yesterday, Susie's funeral. And I had to call Shay and say, I got a funeral. So we had to reschedule again. She hasn't given me a date, so we'll talk. I'm trying to think of what day of the week it is. It's probably, her schedule's already full, so it'll probably be sometime next week. I hope. You know? So, but yeah, also, yeah, I appreciate Boggy Creek. We fixed a few of the addresses. In my description box, I always just copy and paste with every video. It goes from one video to the next video, and some reason the last number in my zip code was missing, and it was a number 5. Somebody finally pointed that out to me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. And even Charm Grammy, somebody reached out to me. Charm Grammy had Juan's P.O. box. Something was missing. So Juan gave me his P.O. box, and I sent it to Charm Grammy and said, you need to fix the address. She's like, thank you. So if we've made a typo, please bring it to our attention, especially if it's going to affect delivery of our blankets. So, but tonight it'll be Juan, Nina, Lynette, and me. You know what? It might be I bet you Billy's going to come up tonight because she's got a bunch of blankets she wants to show. I don't know if it's tonight or next week. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So, yeah, because she's been a little bit under the weather. But she's hanging in there. So, I got a notification from Etsy. I don't normally watch my phone like this, but I got a lot going on. So, and as far as my mystery boxes, I mean, I'll start them again. I don't know how many I'll have, but if you're interested, just leave your name. You're interested in your address so I can give you a total of what it will cost. You may be able to get one, you may not, but if you're interested, you can get in the line, because when Shay gets here, I'm gonna clean house. I may have to go buy boxes, you know, but yeah. I was looking at yesterday, trying to get ready for the funeral. A while back, I bought some dresses, simple dresses, like a simple black dress if I have to go to a funeral, or like a school function. I bought a real pretty dress, you know. I bought a few. Anyways, I could not find my black dress. And I have 4 dressers full of my clothes, on top of 5 shelves in a closet full of my jeans. And we're going to clean out Nancy's clothes too, because Tiffany's going to take some of those dressers, because I only need one, and I'm finally going to let go of that desk. Tyler's childhood desk. It was my husband's childhood desk, and it matches my grandmother's bedroom suit, but you know, we're not going to put it in there. But I got to start letting go of some of this stuff, because I have too much. I have too much. It's like I woke up and went, wow, I have filled 3,000 square feet of this house. The only room that isn't cluttered is my kitchen and my living room, you know. So, my dining room. Yeah, my dining room. Well, but it is one of those tables that, if you don't, when you come in the house, whatever's in your hand, like the mail. Yeah, it's on the table. Or yarn bags. But anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I will see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over at Charm Grammy Crochet. And I probably should leave her link. I'll try to do that. I'll try. They're fixing to cut my power off, and I've got to leave in 5 minutes for a doctor's appointment. So, anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I love you guys, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys. Mwah. And good morning, Uncle Greg. Actually, I should have said that in the beginning because he says I can only watch 20 minutes of it. I said, you missed the best part. Anyways, see y'all later.